Orcs, Mr. Frodo. Are you his bodyguard? No. I'm his gardener. Greatest of all time? Nope. Turned out to not be an accurate statement. Alright, there we go. Welcome back, everybody, to the show. I'm your host, as always, Jay Villain, aka That Villain Jay. And tonight we have a very special treat for you. You know what? I haven't really done a full-on Sauron deck yet, man. And they say, oh, use Sauron as a commander, use Sauron as a commander. You know, maybe in a brawl one day, bro. But we've got to do, listen, we got to do some Sauron in here, man. We use Sauron the Necromancer. We have not done the true Dark Lord deck for the Dark Lord upon his dark throne. Oh, yes. So that's what we got to do tonight, guys. This is going to be the Grixis, most Mixis Dark Lord, Sauron the Dark Lord deck that you can do, which is everything that he controls. What does he control? He controls orcs, goblins, and the Nazgul as his personal army to go find something and destroy it. Now, I ran a version of this. The way I kind of got to this deck is I ran a version of it for the Midweek Magic, and it really performed very well, so I was very happy with it. So I brought it into kind of the Alchemy build, changed a few things, but it's still very good. So before we get down to this shakedown breakdown, we show you all the cool things we can do with this one. I need you to do something for me, which is, of course, tenderly press that like button, gently press that subscribe button. Because if you don't press that like and subscribe button, you will be attacked by the like and subscribe, which, as you may or may not know, is a YouTube werewolf. He's just a vicious YouTube werewolf who will rip you apart for not liking and subscribing. Join us on our stream every night at twitch.tv/thatvillanj for our live stream of goodness. We would love to have you there live and in person. It would be fantastic if we just had you right there and in person joining us. Check out our Discord community for all the latest news and information. Post your memes, post your decks, ask questions, and of course this deck and all the other ones that I built are available down below on my AetherHub. So all those links are right down there in the description, right below that place where you can tenderly push that like button. It would help me out so much. So what are we looking at here with the Dark Lord? Well, like I said, I try to use almost all Lord of the Rings cards. Golem's Bite. Golem's Bite's actually not a bad early removal. I mean, it's similar to Cut Down with kind of a different back end. It does -2, which of course will get around Indestructible. Believe it or not. It will get around Indestructible because if something's toughness is 0, it dies. So not a bad thing right there to do as an instant. Like I said, similar to Cut Down. However, you can exile it from the graveyard and it can ring tempt you, which is really that was really useful. We have one Sam's Desperate Rescue. We have a few things here. Sam's Desperate Rescue and Ranger's Firebrand are two cards that we can maybe swap in and out. I kind of like Ranger's Firebrand, which of course is Aragon throwing flaming branches at the ring ranks, which is funny. 2 damage to any target, can kill some early removal there. Ring tempts you. I don't really like that as a sorcery, wish it was an instant, but we are getting the ring temptation there, and we are getting a different kind of burn for your pleasure. Go for the Throat. This is obviously not in the Lord of the Rings set. However, we just needed direct removal. The other direct removal you could run is, if you're going to run it in like a Lord of the Rings only, is going to be the Claim the Precious. This is a little faster, but it doesn't have the requirements of the double black, and of course of the other stuff we're doing, which is ring tempts you. So just a little bit of different removal. We gotta have Orcish Bowmasters. You know we gotta have Orcish Bowmasters. It's the cool one. 1 black and 1/1 flash. When it enters the battlefield, and whenever an opponent draws a card, except for the first one they draw, Orcish Bowmasters deals 1 damage to them, to any target you want. So it will keep pinging. If they keep using the 1 ring or keep drawing a whole bunch, they're gonna keep hurting themselves. Very useful, very powerful. Always remember that as flash, try to flash it in. Then you amass Orcs 1. Here's where we start building the Orc army. We got to go with the Orcish Medicine here. I've actually been saved a couple times by this. Indestructible or Lifelink, I kind of wish it was both. Maybe if they made it uncommon, it would be both. 1 black and 1 is an instant, and you get to amass 1 Orcs. Instantly getting a blocker on the board, you have to imagine that that's pretty useful. Amass 1 is an instant, instantly puts a 1/1 Orc army on the board. which can be a great emergency blocker. And of course, somebody else becomes indestructible. They become a blocker that can't die. Very, very tricky card there. So they are giving him the old taste of the Orcish medicine right there. Manhur, Uruk-hai Captain. Yes. 1 red and 1 white. For whom do you serve? Saruman of the White Hand. Orc soldier, legendary creature, 2/2. If 1 or more 1/1 counters will be put on an army, goblin, or orc you control, that many plus 1/1/1 counters are put instead. If it's an orc army, if it's any kind of orc or goblin, that's going to get pumped up right there, pumped up the jam. It's going to be even more than it should with Manhur Uruk-hai Captain. Of course, he's legendary, which helps too with a couple of the other abilities that we're going to have. Claim the Precious, I already talked about. Direct removal for a creature. The ring tempts you on the back end right there. If you're not familiar with that type of build right there, that's what the ring does. It becomes legendary, and it can't be blocked by creatures with greater power. When it attacks, you draw on discord. Whenever the ring bearer becomes blocked, whoever blocked it dies no matter what. And then when it deals combat damage, they lose 3 life, which can be very fatal if they're not paying attention. Now we have the 9, the Nazgul. 1 black, 1 black, 1 black, and 2. We have all different artworks of the Nazgul here. They made 9 different artworks. Such care put into it. Wraith Knight, 1/2 death touch. Whenever it enters the battlefield, the ring tempts you. Whenever the ring tempts you, put a 1/1 counter on each wraith you control. A deck can have up to 9 cards named Nazgul. Very, very cool. They just get more and more powerful the more of them they have on you right there. It's terrible. It just rips people apart. Nazgul's probably one of the most powerful uncommon knights in the game currently. It's just ridiculous how great this card is. Book of Mazarbul. Yes, the Book of Orcs right here. Amass 1 orcs, amass 2 orcs. Creatures you control get +1 and menace into the end of turn. +1 and menace on a large board, especially with orcs and Nazgul on it, can absolutely be a kill. For dropping on turn 3 and then finishing out on turn 5, it would be 2 turns later. Just absolutely brutal. This thing can move fast. And remember, if you're amassing, putting 1/1 counters on orcs armies you control, and you have Manhur, Uruk-hai Captain, it is actually going to be amass 2. It's going to be amass 3, because it's going to be 1 more each time. So you're going to have a humongous orc army off of the Book of Mazburul here. If you don't want to spend the money on Book of Mazburul, Swarming of Moria is not bad. Kind of another one I wish it was an instant. It would be better if it was kind of a little faster, but still, I like the fact that it creates a treasure token and you amass 2 orcs. Again, it could be 3 if you're doing it correctly. It'll increase your army and add that treasure for a little bit of ramp right there. Swarming of Moria is definitely something that we could add more of them if you wanted. Again, there's a lot of variables in this one. Create a lovely treasure token right there, which of course will help you swing out some of the bigger ones here. Ulguk of the White Hand. Here's another orc soldier right here. 1 black, 1 red, and 2. Whenever another creature you control dies, put a 1/1 counter on Ulguk the White Hand. If that creature was a goblin or orc, put a 1/1 counter on Ulguk instead. Put 2. So if you're talking about Mahur, right? You're talking about doing Mahur, and he gets a 1/1 counter. If another goblin or a orc dies, guess what? He gets 2 or 3. He can become like a 6/6, a 9/9, unbelievably fast. He can absolutely swarm. The more armies that you throw at him, the more that dies. He gets crazy big. It's just very, very powerful for a 3/3. You can just get out of control, especially when combined with an orc army. And who is in command? Whom do you serve? We serve Sauron the Dark Lord. Look at that. I love that fiery eye. Kind of looks like the ring inscription. Grixis colors, black, red, and blue. 3/7/6. A unbelievably powerful ward, but thematically appropriate. Ward, sacrifice a legendary artifact or a legendary creature. So either a legendary creature has to die to kill him, or a legendary artifact has to go explode to kill him, preferably the One Ring. Whenever an opponent casts spells, amass 1 orcs. Any spell, instant, sorcery, enchantment, battle, it doesn't matter. If they've spent mana on it, as long as it's not a channeling effect or something, you're going to amass 1 orc. That's not once a turn, that's forever. As long as it's on the board, as long as they're casting spells, you are amassing orcs. Whenever an army you control deals damage to a player, the ring tempts you. Whenever the ring tempts you, may you discard your hand. If you do, draw 4 cards. Guess what, guys? If we have no cards in hand, we're just going to draw 4 every time an army does damage, or any time that we're tempted by the ring. Unbelievably powerful card. As a beefy 7/6 that's basically functionally indestructible. Just terrible to try to get rid of, man. Things just go from bad to worse at that point because they're getting punished each time that they're casting a spell. Especially with Monher, it's going to be a 2/2 orc army on there every single time. It just gets bad. It goes from bad to worse. Oh, I also missed March from the Black Gate. When it enters the battlefield, you create and amass orcs, and of course, whenever you attack, you amass orcs too. I forgot that one for your pleasure right there. Yeah, Sauron in draft is very good too. I caught a Sauron the Necromancer. How you doing, Mercurio? I caught a Sauron the Necromancer in draft, and he absolutely carried me to like a 5-3 draft win, I think, absolutely, but he was a clutch card. Sauron card's very good. Necromancer and Dark Lord. The third one, so-so. He's not great. But anyways, those two are very good. 1 Island, 1 Rivendell, 1 Barad-dûr. Barad-dûr kind of important because it lets you amass. It lets you amass right there. Mines of Moria is a great way to get extra treasure. Exile 3 cards, and again, you need legendaries to put out Rivendell, Barad-dûr, and Mines of Moria, so it helps. Remember, your Ring Bearer is legendary. That's actually really cool. Mountains, swamps, islands, and then of course we're going to have the variety of double lands right here. Mount Doom also very important right here. We don't have a legendary artifact to destroy with, but I've absolutely whittled somebody down by hitting for 1 damage each turn. That's just a consistent damage ping that's just very powerful, considering, especially when we've hit them for as the game goes on. If they don't have any life gain, that's eventually just going to wear them down. So that's what we're looking on that Dark Lord right there. 20 creatures, avatars, horrors, knights, orcs, wraiths, and soldiers. Yes, the full horde of Sauron's army right here. Alchemy, we also have the build that's in that midweek magic, the kind of the whatchamacallit, the Lord of the Rings cards only. 24 creatures, 24 islands, 24 lands altogether, 4 enchantments, 6 instants, 6 sorceries. Pretty evenly spaced right there. Having a pretty good time with it. Really did want to get a nice Sauron deck out. I kind of prefer Sauron the Necromancer, but Dark Lord is very good too. And mostly just because, look how cool he looks, man. Come on, man. He's just so cool looking. Is there a premium version of him? Yeah, there is a premium version. No, that's not that great. He just looks like a swirl there. That doesn't make any sense. All right, so that's what we're looking at right there. Here it is on your sideways view. I know the Nazgul, are confusing to look at occasionally because there's so many of them in the 3-drop, but you don't have to worry about that. We're mostly 1, 2, and 3. We have 1 4-drop and 1 6-drop. That's all we're looking at right there. We just have a bunch of different Nazgul. So we do move pretty quickly here. And again, you could swap out a lot of different cards as it goes. You could obviously do more Swarming of Moria. Swarming of Moria, any kind of the other kind of ones that I said maybe change around or do something like that. Let's see here. What's Swarming of Moria? We can do another one of those. Any one of them that is, kind of amasses in a different direction or does a ring ping or anything like that. That's what I call when the ring tempts you. Just call them ring pings. Anything that's going to feed in. You could do more Nazgul and more ring. You could do more army. It's kind of a flexible one, but it will get you wins. Absolutely. It is pushing me up diamond right now. Things are almost at diamond 3 on it with it. Not diamond, sorry, platinum. Leave a comment. Tell me what you think. What do you think of your Sauron? What's your favorite Sauron? What do you think of the deck? Here we go, guys. Yes, that is a Gandalf deck. I'm working on one. Here we go, guys. Let's get into it. Don't you need black to cast it? How do you free cast it? That's the real question I have. How do you free cast Breach? Look, Marcellus Wallace. Because Quintorius. I don't know what that means. You know I don't know what that means. That's that elephant guy, right? Quintorius Loremaster. Yeah, I know him. So, okay, you'd have to do self-mill? Is that what we're looking at here? Self-mill? So a Boros kind of okay. So it would have to be like a what's that name of that house? The people that self mill with spirits and shit. Discard with Restoration of Edge Gajgo. Ooh, of the White Hand. Smite the Deathless, very nice. Boom. He's gonna swing. Boom. The Ghouly Ghouls. Boom. Let's do it. Oh, he's got it. Yeah, baby, he's got it. I'm your Venus. I'm your fire. Guess what I got? I got one of these too. No attacks. Italia attracts and portal. Yeah, I figured it would have all the resurrection squad there. Witness the future. I get to amass. Okay. Smite the Deathless. Boom. Got to do that. Hey, look at that. Alright. We don't have a Mount Doom. Boom. Get rid of Mount Doom. Golem's Bite. Do that. There we go. One for the Dark Lord on the Dark Throne. March of the Black Gate. That's just going to amass more orcs, bro. Bro, it's just going to amass orcs. Yeah, there you go, bro. Alright, let's do that. Ring Bear, Ring Bear, Ring Bear, Ring Bear. Yeah, discard my hand, draw 4 cards. Very nice. Destroy target non-artifact. Next, let's do that. Let's do that. Draw. Get rid of the Swampy Bompy. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing, Trex. I think you're hitting on a core issue here. That it is only fun so many times before it's like, all right, well, what am I doing? Yeah, they really did. Trying to make it more relevant. I don't know how it made it more relevant, but I have to want to say that they think they're onto something, I guess. I couldn't tell you really. Got him there. Got him. Yeah. Marcellus Wall is out of there. One Sauron now. Well, now only one Sauron to rule them all, apparently, now. Two Saurons, both desperately amassing orcs. That was a pretty funny... Honestly, that was pretty funny. I'm not gonna lie. That was a lot of fun. Just Saurons, just dual Saurons dueling it out. Sauron style. Do you know what the best part of that movie was? When Sauron popped out and said, come on, guys, you know the dead meme by now. The meme's long dead, but I'm going to flog its body for joke. And he's Sauroned all over the place. That sounds disgusting. I don't know what Sauron was doing, but I don't like it. I understand why the armies of Middle-earth were against him. Why they stood against him and named him the enemy. Because he kept Sauroning all over the place. Oh, man. Sure hope I get a red card. Hey, what's up, Origins, yo? Yo, MTG Origins. Yo, MTV Origins. Hey, look, it's Blackleaf Cliffs. Fantastic. Why don't we do the Book of Miri Mazdur right here? No, you know what? Let's do Uruk-hai Captain. And let's start orking. Might play direct removal, I don't know. Yo, MTV Origins. Lash of the Balrog. Wow, he really played that much to get rid of that little army. Schwingo, bingo. Potatoes. It's so funny that the canon lore reason that hobbits were so resistant to the ring is because they literally, the only desire they have is to fucking eat a bunch of cake and take a nap. So there's almost nothing that the Dark Lord can tempt them with. Like every time the ring starts to tempt them, it's always like, yeah, he thought about it, but then he was like, that sounds like a lot of work. I would rather just eat a bunch of cake and take a nap. So I think I'm going to do that instead. Pop. I mean, they're not wrong. Listen. They just sat around smoking pipe weed and partying and gardening and having second breakfast and cooking up eggs and bacon for lunch and dinner. And you know, I don't see it. Listen, I'm not saying they're wrong. I'm saying that's why it didn't work. Boof, boof. Very nice. Ranger's Firebrand. Amass 2 orcs. It's got to block that with that. He went down to 1 right there. Well, Ranger throws Firebrand in there. Yeah, scare off those Nazgul. Sauron. Oh, I have to select a Ring Bearer. Okay. There we go. We don't talk about ring bearers. We don't talk about ring bearers. It was our wedding day. I got Bruno stuck in my head. I got a bunch of nieces and nephews and they hear a lot. So I hear a lot of children's songs. And it's distorting my brain. Detroit, man? You from the D? I was born on 7 Mile an Hour Drive, bro. Deep in the D. You know what I mean? My whole family's still there. I'm not. But I am for real Motor City. Look, Virus Beetle. Let's do that. Let's drop that. My turn. Underground River. Let's do that. Okay, what else has he got? Another Virus Beetle, maybe? Some sort of other crazy thing? Some sort of goofy goober here? Let's get rid of him. Fuck him. He literally used that to go back. All right, fantastic. Ghoulie Ghoul. Greatest of all time. Okay. We'll see. Could be true. We don't know. We don't know what we're dealing with here yet. Pilfer. Oh, okay. Choose a non-land card from it. Okay, did that one. Mount Doom. Let's do this. Auto pay. 7 for the Dark Lord on his Dark Throne. Let's get rid of that mountain. Pop. Virus Beetle, look at that. Alright, fantastic. Blackleaf Cliff, we don't need it. Honestly, Fuck it, we'll do it. Pop. He might make me discard it, but damn. He might not. Let's see. Gain a life. No, he didn't. The Ghoulie Ghoul. Ring Temps. Pop, 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 pop. Pop, draw. Orcish Medicine. We don't need it. Let's keep that guy. Pop, pop. Hit, hit. Invasion of Innistrad. Somebody's getting negative 13, negative 13. It's that guy. What about that guy? Ooh, okay, so I did own a legendary. Dark Lord upon his Dark Throne. And we're going to hit, hit. Okay. He can't kill Sauron unless he does a board wipe. There's Sheldrussi. Oof. Orcs. Orcs, Mr. Frodo. Are you his bodyguard? No. I'm his gardener. Greatest of all time? Nope. Turned out to not be an accurate statement. Alright, there we go. Back at it. Think we may need a little bit more removal. I'm going to adjust it ever so slightly here. Let's do that. I think we're a little bit too on the ground. We're a little bit too on the ground. Rangers. Rangers Firebrand is good. Column's Bite's okay. I haven't really needed Sam's Desperate Rescue. I'm going to reduce that and put another Gopher. See what that does for us. Whoops, I didn't mean to push that. Boof. 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 There we go. Well, welcome to the new people. Senko Moon, I hope you appreciated the video. Maybe you're watching it, I don't know. Okay. Oof. Okay. Yeah, actually, that's not bad. That's actually a really good opener right there. I'm going to be a little surprised if that craps out. I'm going to drop that. Sanity with a little mark there. Cacophony Scamp. What does he do? Dies, deals damage equal. Let's get rid of it because if it does 0, it's going to do 0 damage. Yeah. Yeah, okay. The Dark Lord on his Dark Throne. We'll wait. We might need an Orcish Bowmaster somebody out. Yeah, we're going to Bowmasters him. Boom, he might get mad here. Yep, I knew it. I knew it. You slow down an aggro. Told you that was a good opener. Yeah, you slow down an aggro like that. They don't like that shit. They don't like that shit when you slow them down like that. Nerdy Kitty, I see you lurking. Lurking and quite possibly jerking. I don't know what you're up to. Rock Official. I'm glad. I know this is not the Rock Casual. I'd be a little worried if it was the Rock Casual account. Boop. Doom. All right. Make hotcakes, man. Go for it. I like my pancakes with a little bit of chocolate chips or blueberries in them. That's what I like. Target opponent discards a card. They may additional. All right, that's a lot of garbage right there. Okay, let's get Bowmasters on the board. Boom. Let's drop that. Decline. March from the Black Gate. Boof. It's going to amass again. Pop, pop. Okay. We did drop Moria. Might not have been the best idea. Might needed to drop Sauron, but he's so cool looking. Look at him. Look at him doing his thing there. Look at him go. Okay, let's do that. That's actually really going to hurt him a lot, because that's going to double mass. Yep. Ring tempts you. You might. Well, okay. Oh, okay. We're doing this now. Everyone running Grixis Lord of the Rings Sauron here, man. Everybody running Grixis Sauron. Spiteful Banditry, Shlungi, Blungi, and Dungi. Let's do that. You down to one, homie. You down to one, homie. You can't even use that Mount Doom without exploding, bro. The one ring. Nice. Hey, Kenpachi. Kenpachi. Yeah. No, bro. Too fast for you. Too fast for you. Samskio Sebomek. Sebomek. Boom. XYZ, by the way. Hello. By the way, guys, we have a sponsor. It's actually a Final Fantasy mobile game. I am a fan of Final Fantasy. You can check it out if you want. The link's right there. What is it? FF? Yeah. There we go. Check that out. That's pretty cool. Hey, we'll see you. Boom, boom, yes, XYZ. I go first. Okay, well, I do have the removal on a Nazgul. Trex, you tried it? I was playing it today. It's a nice idle game. I'm not gonna lie. Not gonna lie, it's a decent idle game. Oh, damn. That's pretty high. I didn't get that high. I was playing it during my lunch break. Gopher. There he goes. Shivan Reef. When the reef's so good, it'd be Shivan. You got 500,000 so far. Holy shit, that's pretty good, Trex. Chilling out, relaxing, Trex and all cool. Thank you, man. Shooting some b-ball outside of school. Let's do that. You may have another removal. Honestly, not gonna lie, could have a removal here. Yeah. Oh, he's got that one. Okay, gotta cut down. Boof. This is gonna hurt. Draw. Dark Slick. It's obviously not paying any creatures, so we might as well get Sauron down. Nazgul, yeah. Might as well get Sauron down here. Oh, we can't. Oh, shit. Okay. Well, let's do this then. No attacks. A Ghoulie Ghoul. A Nazgul Ghoul. Alright, boom, boom. Look at that. Gonna swing. Draw. Discard. Ping him. Ping him. No. Hit. No. Dark Lord on his Dark Throne. Blackleaf Glyphs. Yeah, we gotta do one for each. Boom. No attacks. He would need to sacrifice the Nazgul. Mount Doom, do your thing, bro. There we go. Very nice. Very nice. I owe you after the War Thunder debacle. I remember the War Thunder debacle. Do you recognize Jumpstart is a fantastic way to start from the beginning, as a matter of fact. I'm probably going to do a Jumpstart video soon. You get 2 packs. You get to choose 2 random kind of themes and mix them together. So you could have like flaming zombies or, you know, reanimating vampires or, you know, lawful whatever, lawful tree folk, whatever. There's 2 kind of ideas in each pack, and then you mix them together. It's a 40-card starter deck. Great way to get going. I really do like the that format. It's a very good format. Let's close it big, bros. Let's close it big, man. Let's take pills from these big bottle and put them in the little bottle. I go first. I feel like this deck is really good on the play here. Dark Slick. Let's do that. We can hold off. What is he gonna put down? A little fucking life gainer. Swingo, pop, pop. Firebrand. What's he running here? Surge of Salvation. Oh, very nice. Very, very, very nice. Dryad's Revival. He's probably going to play it again. No, he did not play it again. Okay. Hey, there it is. That's the new one. Yeah, somebody did get power 10,000, 500,000. Good job. Trex Odactyl. If that is your real name. Which it isn't. Pop, pop, pop. Alright, this is weird. Look at the shit pile he's got, dude. Is he gonna play Indestructibility or what? It's a bit odd. He's got 8. What is he gonna throw down right now? Explosion? Mega Explosion? If I can get a black, I can do Sam's Desperate Rescue and then ping him with Bowmasters. No. White. Farewell. Yeah, I figured as much. Didn't exile the graveyards. So what we're going to do is Sam's Desperate Rescue. Lantern of Revealing. Dark Lord on his Dark Throne. See if he's got a counter spell that we can draw out. There we go. There he goes. Very nice. He's at 1 life. This dude with an infinite combo of just a shit pile of cards is just counterspelling everything that I throw at it. So that's fun. It was a fun thing. I think he might have every counterspell and exile in the game. I think that may be what his deck is. Honestly, all I need is a I just need a Mount Doom and I can kill him. Swarming of Moria. Honestly, I'd skip all that just to get where I need to go there. If I draw Mount Doom, he loses the game. He's going to have an Mass Exile, removal, something right here. There you go, Exile. 4% chance, ladies and gentlemen. Stormcarved Coast, that's not it. He's looking for something here. 5% chance at this point. Assemble a team. Nazgul, probably a counterspell or something to that effect. We could scry. If we get him out, we'll scry with Rivendell. Sacred Fire. So now it's not even... I have no idea what this dude's doing. I'm fucking asleep here, dude. I'm leaving. I'm fucking absolutely asleep. I don't know what the fuck that was. Dude had every just protection, removal, and that's it. One more. Hey, we're back. Xylo Beast. Great beast of the Xylos. How you doing? Yeah, that looked like a fun deck, yeah. That looked really fun. Oh my goodness, Xylo Beast coming in with the gifts right there. Look at that. Every minute, yeah. He had 230 cards left to play, so I mean, it is what it is, man. He's got red here. Boogeyman, 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 Boogeyman. Wop, 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 wop. What's going on here? Lightning Strike. Yeah, he might have a mill issue. Hey, how was your fancy job? Did you make a lot of the monies? Ripley, believe it. Holy shit, look at that. This dude's got all kind of instants. He's just got an absolute, just his whole hand just overloaded with instants. Yeah, it's pretty homey. It's got it's a nice hobbit hole. Oh my goodness. Just burning it down the timer here. Burning down the timer. I was just thinking we ain't seen the great Xylo Beast for a long time. How you doing, Xylo? Clockell 85. Yeah, it looks very homey. And he's officially out. Okay, fantastic. Ghoulie Ghoul. Oh my god. How does he have another timer? He doesn't have any timers left. Were you running your mech assembly robot thing? Is that what you were still doing, Great Xylo Beast? Beast of the Xylos? I don't know how he could still be holding priorities. Obviously desynced. Let's drop a Nazgul. We got two of them. All right, boom, boom. Haunted Ridge, boom. Driftiest Ronin. I remember playing Magic on the floor so often. No sleeves, on the floor, fucking alpha and beta cards in our hand. You know what I mean? Crap load of Revised and Ice Age. Playing on the carpet, playing on the tile, playing on the fucking hardwood. Oh, Raven pops around every now and then. He's not here too much anymore. But he pops around every now and again, sticks his little bird head in, squawks at us, gives us a mysterious message or a portent or an omen, perhaps even. All right, this guy's got to be. It's got to be a concession right there. Yeah, that's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. All right. Very nice. Don't forget, guys, today was Stonks. If you haven't opened the store today, we absolutely did have Stonks in the store right here. So you got 10 hours left to get those gold. Very nice stuff there. All right, guys, I think we got the footage for tonight, man. Yeah, we did pretty good. Took a little bit. I took a little bit to get traction, but we got some good traction on it. We absolutely got a good traction on it. Yeah, absolutely. So I'm happy combining orcs and all the orc tricks and the Nazgul to do the full forces of Sauron. I've been trying to do it for a while. It finally kind of came together in this. You kind of have to do both. You can't just do Nazgul. You can't just do orcs. You kind of have to split it down the middle. And that gives you a lot of options, a lot of flexibility, a lot of tricks you can do. So until next time, guys, I've been Jay Villain, and you've been